Okay, we're back. Another episode of Rams Game. Uh, Reddit Dominion's Discord. Joined as always by Blackmane. Blackmane, how you doing today?
I am fantastic. How are you, Torsion?
I'm doing well. So I think when we left our last episode, Ulm was facing a coalition. At least three players had jumped in. Um, and TC, obviously TC's probably a little bit battered at this point, but still kicking. So we got a 4-on-1. Let's see how Ulm holds up on turn 56.
A lot of fights.
Wait.
What we love to see.
Oh,
Bam.
this is exactly what we said Ulm needed to do.
Yeah, and
And
he
it's,
did it.
yeah, that firestorm going off right away. You would think, oh, where's the fire resist?
What's he putting up? Nothing much.
A lot of
Spellcasting interrupted. Ooh, rough. Yeah, this is gonna be rough.
a lot of summer rain, a lot of coral blessing. Where's the fire resist, man? You're fighting Ulm. Oh,
At least I think it kind of depends a bit on how much the coalition have been chatting to each other. Because I think it was only last turn, or was it the turn before?
it
Might have
was,
been the turn before, right?
yeah,
So
it
it's
was
been
the
two
turn
turns.
before.
But if there's not good communication in the coalition, Atlantis may not realize that Orm is doing Firestorm Colossi shenanigans.
Yeah, I guess you
But at this point, yeah.
get
Sorry.
one time. Let's see if he
Yeah,
adapts.
yeah. I mean, if you don't bring Fire Res in every battle from now on, it's on you.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this wasn't too terrible a loss.
Pretty bad.
Oh yeah, didn't realize it
Pretty bad.
was. Yeah.
38 Sacreds, a bunch of cap only mages.
Oh yeah, these guys are not cheap either.
That's rough.
Well, well played,
But,
Olm.
yep.
That's exactly what you needed.
Attacking in, not much going on there.
Ulm is putting,
Some
or
raiding.
Atlanta's putting a good amount of pressure on Ulm. Is he still
Yep.
kicking?
Problems raiding.
Ooh,
That's the other throne.
yeah.
You might be doing it.
Ooh, a spirit.
Yeah, this is the Construction 8 unit. One of the summons you can get Construction 8 using an item.
What item?
The Shard of Solomaria.
Oh, that's a cool unit.
Yeah, it's really good. You have to prep a little because the Shard horror marks and can banish the unit that's holding it. But I think it's one of the better summons.
Oh, it's
It's just a
similar to
very
that
strong
gem,
mage.
the Hyborgian Dem or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
Ivorian gem. Yeah, very similar.
Jamba finishing off Flagra. Flagra still kicking. Turn what, 56? Good for you, Flagra.
Kept going for a while. Yep. I stole the white giant. Funny.
Oh yeah.
Yoink. Cool.
Okay, there we are. Turn 56. Ulm is on the throne. Did they get a
So now
remote
they're
fort?
one off.
Oh, wait, what?
Did we
Did
miss
I?
that fight?
Oh, I just
Uh,
skipped right over it. Oh,
so
so
Shinu's
the
moved on.
sleeping giant has awoken. Or they're just being opportunistic, but
Okay.
that's a risky force to send in, but okay. It's
These
a
guys.
lot of troops with no mage support.
Yeah, that's gonna get killed by that Colossus.
Yeah, but it may be
I know
Shinu
that the
entering the
Shinu
fray.
player was subbed out. I don't know if they've been subbed. The new sub is in now.
Not yet, because both Shinu and Ryu get subbed out at a point soon. But no, Shinu has not been subbed out at this point.
Okay. I think that's the first battle Shinu's taken against another player.
Yeah. Atlantis moving in pretty deep into Ulm here.
Yeah, it's a good push. They really need to secure that throne, though. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Because now, I mean, so almost still 2 thrones off, I guess, because they've just lost this throne. Although, unless Shinu has something else, the Colossus will wipe that entire army.
Yeah. So I'd
So it's
say
not
Ulm's
really.
one throne off, realistically.
Yeah, realistically, one
This is
throne.
precarious, and they gotta figure out how to get this one. But
He's moving back in. I can see this big army.
yeah, it's got to be this army coming through this fort onto this
Yeah.
throne.
So we'll see if they can hold. The lack of remote throne, though, is really remote forwarding rather is really punishing.
Yeah, they should not have lost this fort or this throne, and it's a decent throne for them. But extra
Yeah, although I
earth
mean,
income.
not that it matters too much at this point in the game.
No, that's true. Okay, so that's turn 56. Shall we jump into
Okay.
57?
Yeah.
See what Ulm is able
And
to.
good on Ulm for still putting up a fight, right? I think a lot of players in this situation, we have the benefit of omniscience. We can see that Ulm is actually not doing that bad. They can still win. But I think a lot of players in this position would be like, it's a 5-on-1. I've lost. They would kind of give up.
Yeah, that's true. It is. We can see the positioning, and oh wow,
Oh, what a turn.
Shinu
Okay.
is engaged fully now. It appears.
Yep.
Coalition doesn't seem to be coordinating perfectly. And
Nope.
Shamba, while they are hitting Ulm, they are pushing TC off of a lot. I like this move by Shamba. It may come back to bite them if their coalition partners start to question their
Their loyalty
participation.
to the cause. Yeah.
Ooh,
We have the same jump again.
Ulm did not master this one yet. Oh, this army actually is a different one. I thought it was the one going for that throne, but it's a different position. Yep, looks like we're going to do the same trick again here.
Yep. But he's going to lose the master this time.
Why is he running this crown as opposed to the astral crown and a different miscellaneous item? Is awe that
I
big
think
of a buff?
he's just trying to stack as much like non-prot defense, which is fair. So he has Ore and Vine Shield and Astral Shield. So he's just trying to reduce the number of hits that are actually getting through as much as possible.
Yeah, but he could run something like a ring of ensnaring flames or something, right?
Yeah, I think you could do the same thing with Ensnaring Flames.
Yeah. I just like the um
You don't care so much about the head prop on a golem.
yeah, but his with the astral cap you get a little extra magic resistance, which you don't get with the crystal coin.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I believe it's 2 MR on the crown. Or the star shine skull cap or whatever the heck it's called.
Shine Skull Cap. Oh yeah, can't believe. I never noticed there's a +2 MR on it.
Oh, look at that.
Hilarious.
Torsion's
Even I've used
teaching
50
Blackmane
times.
things.
Yeah. I've probably made that item 100 times and never actually used it for the MR.
It's a nice little item.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Right, so
I think we know what's going to happen here.
Yeah, which is...
Oh, look at all that damage. And
Gets
a
in,
little
but
chip, but not nearly enough as that damage continues to pour in from Astral Tempest.
The mage's dead already? Is that the problem at the back?
Oh, they're
No,
not
just
advancing.
advancing. Oh, the slaves. That's why. These guys are running. Oh, they're slaves too. Maybe the masters are dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, some bad luck there.
But once again, no anti-magic.
Yeah.
You had a communion, could have thrown up anti-magic.
Probably would have won that with anti-magic, I think. because he was chipping.
Yeah.
Okay. Jumped into the black steel. Maybe there was some. He was trying something sneaky here. Let's see. What's he running?
What?
He's trying to get a banish off with protection of Garion.
What are the... What would... Is the Black Seal... Can you
That's not
banish
gonna
it?
work. Yeah. Banish anything. I think it
Okay.
might work. Is this gonna work? That is hilarious. Yeah.
It,
Well
it
done.
worked.
Very well played by Sham. I think
So, he's gone?
Yep.
And the globals he was
Banished
carrying are
to...
gone?
No, he's not dead. He's just chilling out in hell.
So he holds the globals?
Yeah, he's not dead. He still holds
Interesting.
globals, items, etc., and he has a chance to come back every turn. But it's actually, I think, one of the best ways to deal with pretenders because he's not dead, you can't recall him. You just have to wait for that % chance for him to return.
That's hilarious. Good work. Chamba. Well played.
Yeah. Very well played.
At another time, I'd watch this video, but this Shamba army is just pretty strong. Honestly, I think it's too many spearmen, if I'm being honest. It opens you up to HP routes. But these snow lions are really...
Yeah. Easy clean out.
Ooh.
Oh. Golem finally died.
This is that golem
Yeah.
that... Oh, wow. That's just poor communication from the...
Well, TC's killing Sham.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
sorry, Sham's killing TC, so they reap what they sow here, I think.
Yep. And that's not a cheap loss. It's not terrible, but...
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I mean, Sham can afford. They've lost almost nothing, I think, so they
Yeah.
can afford to lose it.
50 some odd gems. They're just gonna get lucky with a Gift of Heavens on his head. From hell.
Not even died of paths. Oh, come on. It's like playing the slot machine sometimes with Gift of Heavens. One hit.
Barb's just gonna chip him. Oh, there we go.
There we go. Got it.
Okay, a little bit of revenge there from TC.
Cleans out a good 50 to 100 gems.
Oh,
Great win.
great win considering the...
Yeah, the force disparity.
Yeah. What did you do, Olm?
Rigor mortis.
I think that's what he's going with the Lich.
Yeah.
Natural Rain. Oh, yep.
There it
Rigor's
goes.
up.
Rigor.
What do we got going on over here? Oh, not a lot of mage support here.
Couple of big boys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Frozen Heart cast, Summer Rain. Oh, and then Gift of Heaven spam.
Yep.
Oh, and a bunch of Magma Warriors.
Which Magma Warrior is inanimate. Oh, hello. They are not.
They're not.
So they will, but they seem to be not taking fatigue. We got an Avatar of Death here too. Maybe they just haven't. You were looking one that didn't tick yet on the rigor. Well, without any relief up.
They're taking some fatigue.
Oh yeah, they're taking fatigue from the rigor.
Yeah.
Without relief up, the Avatar of Death will kill absolutely everything on Atlantis has anyway.
Yeah, Atlantis is all fatigued out on the mages.
These guys are still at 0.
Yeah, I guess with the Summer Rain, enough.
It keeps it. So
As long as they're not attacking.
I think that I remember testing this a long time ago. So Summer Rain isn't quite enough. So you can't rely on Summer Rain alone. Over time, you will fatigue out. But it buys you about 5 more turns, 5 or 6 more turns.
Yeah.
But you will eventually, like you can see the mages, even though they've got Summer Rain up, they're not waking up again. You still stay asleep.
Yeah.
You really need relief, or relief and Summer Rain is even better.
Yeah, these
Or like
Guardians.
Summer Rain, Summon Earth Power, something like this.
Or not Guardians, but the
Yeah,
Black Plate's all fatigued out.
Yep.
You guys are doing okay, but they're going to fatigue out soon enough.
Encumbrance 0, so they're not getting that.
Good for you, Ulm. This is a strong win.
Yeah. I feel like what's going on here is Atlantis has these big armies, but they're kind of playing mid game, and Ulm is not. These are late game strategies from Ulm, and it's really paying off. Attack to use. Oh, that's right. Bit of bumping. Chin chin. Oh, that's a pity. That force that I think was that the horse that just killed Atlantis.
No, because there's no
different
lich.
one?
This must be the retreat from that, the
Right.
golem.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is a Star Child?
It's a mercenary. It's in really a unit, but you can get it as a mercenary. So. Some Pokemon rating.
Well, at least there's a mage in this
Oh.
army.
One mage. Yeah, these armies are kind of just sitting there waiting to get jumped on. Okay.
Ooh, so Ulm did put up a remote fort.
Nice. With his tower. Very well done.
Good for you. And they're sieging there. They have not reclaimed this one. Obviously, getting banished by Shinu probably puts a little bit of a damper, but they have a large force here.
Yeah, and I think they didn't lose the Bishop Fish. So they can still get on the throne. If they get on the throne and then put up another remote fort, they just have to win that TC throne. So close.
Shinu is waking up and putting some pressure on. But
yeah, taking provinces. But again, none of that matters. If Ulm could be on 5 provinces, but
it's
if
going to be
those 5
this army
provinces are
here.
thrones, yeah, that's what's going to determine it.
Ooh.
Can they? I mean, the golem's dead.
They got a big force coming in here.
Yep.
These rivers,
Well,
geography is not favoring Ulm, though. The lack of mobility
No.
for Ulm is going to be tough.
So they kind of got
Go here.
a real bad hit and a lucky break here because they lost their god, and who knows when it'll come back. They could get lucky; it could come back the same, next turn, but you never know. But also, Sham's golem that they were using basically to fend off that throne is dead. So they might be able to take it. If Shambhala doesn't have a backup, they might now have an opportunity to take that TC throne without getting jumped.
Oh, good point.
This is getting really exciting.
I like that. Turn 57 in the books. Shall we jump to 58?
Yeah.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. If Sham is not ready, TC may have just won Ulm this game.
That would be very ironic if true.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. The Solemn Raya is not a super companion. Trying to use it a bit like one, but you might think it is if you look at the stats. It's got damage reversal. It's ethereal. It's got all kinds of things, but
native resist.
I mean, I think we've had this discussion a long time ago. Yeah, so you go, okay, it's got cool stuff. I remember we had this discussion some time ago, and you got all these big parts. You think, okay, it's a super combatant, but actually look at the stats. It's got 0 prot. Its defense and attack are not particularly high. So you can't, and its HP is 55, which is not high enough to just like straight up take through. So this is often I see this unit used in this way, but like Dragon can kill that guy in one turn if he hits with these hits, right?
Yeah, he's got a bit of attack skill. He's got natural
21 prot,
prot.
120 HP. Yeah, so
Yeah.
this is much stronger. Yeah. You can have all the pars, Solar might have 10 pars, but if you just get bonked on the head, that doesn't help you.
In the paths, they're not super combatant paths, but they're great mage paths. Put
Right.
this guy
Yeah,
in an
this is an
army.
extremely powerful mage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do some big astral. Will of Fates.
Or you can do
Oh, he's
the same
fatigued
thing that the
out.
golem's doing. Oh, what do you do? What spells?
Some Thunder Strikes.
Oops. That was not the right call.
Thunder Strike, not great if you're a solo mage. And I don't even know if one hit.
I did a mistake there.
He just hit there with a Thunder Strike. Like, it's just so much fatigue, and this guy's got enough hit points to withstand a few Thunder Strikes.
Yeah. And he's got Theopire up, so
Yeah.
he has to get through the ethereal, which will happen.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah,
there we go.
Bonk, bonk. One more. There.
But I believe with these artifacts, you can just call the mage back the following turn, right?
You just bring it straight back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter too much. Plus some gems on the items. But you can definitely kind of throw them away. It's not too... Right, just some cleanup. Oh, this is the force
Gift
on
of
the
Heaven
throne.
squad.
Yeah, this is the force attacking the throne that had the wizard tower put up last turn.
Yep.
So he managed to knock TC off.
And a Father of Winter
And
is
that's
just
important.
doing some raiding here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ulm needs to keep their thrones clean and clear as they go for this final throne. Nice use of the Lich here. Ooh, into the sea.
Not bad.
What are we going with?
Is it
Invol?
really... Is it going to be a thug build or
Soul
a Skelly
Vortex?
build? Thug build by looks. Oh no, what are Skellies?
Words. Atlantis. This guy just naked? No?
Oh, no, it's a thug. Still lost.
Should win this, right? It's not the pretty good
What's
thug
gonna
build.
happen? Let's see. Oh. Is it going to get disintegrated? You're going to get a really lucky disintegrate here.
Drain life. Drain life.
Disintegrate. Oh, 1001 damage. What a lucky disintegrate.
Oh, magic resistance pretty low on that giant. 13.
Yeah, but even so, that's only just a pass. That roll.
Yeah.
Pass by 2. That was less than 50% chance of success.
Yeah, and he probably would have died pretty quickly.
Yeah, it would have died. Uh-huh.
Oh.
DRN strikes again.
Oh.
What a close game. What a close battle.
Oh, we got Vampire Lords coming out on the Olmish side.
Very nice.
Obviously, Immortal and High Death Path makes them great raiders. Can just spam Horde a Skeleton with zero gear. Still no mage support coming out from Shinu. Yeah, we have that. Oops. I want to see where this is, if it's where I think it is. Yeah.
Yep.
And collapse onto here, and then... Oh!
He's on the fort.
Broken the fort. So he is able to storm. Good for you.
Does he have an H3? Desperately needs to get an H3 there.
Yeah, he may be moving it. Who knows? It's hard to see.
Yep.
Because he was already on the fort with a small force.
Hopefully you can get a Bishop Fish over there with a magic carpet or something like this. Oh,
Another
lost
giant
another
down.
one.
Giants are fine thugs, but I don't know. Aren't the cheapest builds. These acid helms are
Yeah,
kind of expensive.
not
Not
very
no
efficient.
no. A lot of gems for like I'm not one of the things you've taught me about like thugs is you want the minimal amount of gear to accomplish the task, and
Right.
I feel like this guy can't do much more than kill PD regardless of the gear, honestly. So give
Yeah.
him
Yeah, I
like a
agree.
frost brand and a vine shield and let him go.
Yeah, I mean, you don't at 30 prot, you barely even need. You could just do like
A frost brand.
a frost brand. Yeah, a frost brand and a knight armor of knights to get the high prot, and then you're done.
Yeah.
And I think unfortunately, is it going to get shattered? Maybe. Yeah.
Yep.
Plonk, shattered. Yeah, inanimate. It's a really common thing with inanimates and also undead. Is that they're really good thugs unless your opponent has a counter, and then they're trash.
Yeah, and you're going up against Ulm. Gotta know
Yeah,
that shatters in the toolbox.
interesting.
Pushing back into
Yeah,
Atlantis quite a bit. I'm not sure, to your earlier point, Ulm's fighting a 4v1 here, or however many, 5, but
yeah. I think it's 5v1 at this point.
yeah, and they're using resources for things other than thrones. Obviously, they're doing well. They killed that giant. They win this fight here, but they're spending resources to accomplish tasks besides winning the game.
Right, or besides stopping Orm winning the game, even. Yeah, I guess which is your point, right? Like, I think we've discussed this quite a few times that it's something really common in uh, Dominions, and we're both just as guilty of it,
Oh,
which
I
is
fall into it all the
not
time.
right. And the same, we get too focused on kind of playing the game and not on the actual objectives, the winning objectives.
Yeah, like this is a decent fight by Ulm, but obviously it's not a huge force, but Ulm needs to secure thrones at this point. This Atlantis force is not standing between them and a throne.
Right. And I mean, sure, Ulm can just keep if they don't have forces in position, then like I blame Ulm a little bit less. They're a little bit slower earlier, but they're really obviously focused on those thrones now. They're doing the absolute right thing more generally.
Yeah.
But you can really see, I think, with this kind of bird's eye view that the coalition, other than Sham, so Sham very clearly has been trying to keep Ulm off those thrones. And there's been a little bit of it as well on that northern throne, but it has been much less focused by the coalition. And I say that, but honestly, Shamba's got a lot of forces just kind of
Well,
messing
look, they
around
just
with
took
Mega and
Flegra's
BP.
capital.
Yeah, that's cool. It's not going to win. It's not stopping Ulm winning the game though. Like this
Yeah.
is not accomplishing anything.
It's a risky
Yeah,
play by Sham
it
here.
is. You kind of. I think everyone has just assumed that Ulm is out, and kudos to Ulm for not giving up. They clearly have got morale for 30,
Yeah,
so
look,
they're
Sham's
still
got
lacking
forces
that.
everywhere.
Yeah, but really no focus. I mean, they don't. I guess they don't really have a border with Ulm, so we've been teasing them about not being involved. To be fair, they don't actually have a border.
But they have shown a propensity to attack TC. If I'm
Right. Well,
Shamba,
why not push?
I'm going for
Yeah,
this throne.
yeah. Why not push in to take that throne?
Yeah.
Why not push across west from that southern area as well? Then you're immediately in amongst Ulm as well.
Yep.
Hmm. So really, the big question now is:
And
there's the throne up in the that Yomi currently holds, which I don't think they can continue to hold if
Yomi
Ulm
should
moves
have
back
remote
into it.
forwarded this.
Sorry,
They're a
Shiniyama.
or Shinu, yeah,
Yeah,
they're a research leader.
they're a research leader. They probably have thousands of gems in the stock.
Yeah, they've done nothing.
We'll see. I think we already spoiled it a bit, but I think there's going to be a sub coming in for some of these players. So we'll
Yeah,
see
for
if that
Shinu
changes
and
things.
Ryu.
Yeah,
That should be any
if that
turn now
certainly
here.
moves things down. This is getting really exciting. It's so close. It's getting me sweaty palms thinking about how close Ulm is to winning.
Yeah, here we are, turn 58. Ulm is broken through. They have a huge army sitting on this fort, a large army to support it. They've cleared this one, have a remote fort. Huge army here.
Yep, and we know they can remote fort, so if they get onto that, they might be waiting on that one until the last turn.
Push back pretty heavily into. You can see all the crossed swords here pretty heavily back against
Yeah.
Atlantis.
Yeah, I think this is, like you were saying, they want to focus on those thrones, but I think this is actually fine by Ulm because those forces, they're slow. They can't really meaningfully engage on the thrones.
Yeah.
So he's using it to basically buy time against Atlantis.
Yep.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good for you, Ulm. Well, there's
Oh,
turn
does
57 or 58. For our loyal viewers at home, let me just confirm that I do have turn 50. Yes, we do have turn 59, folks, so we will not miss that fight on this throne here.
Wonderful.
Yep. And
That would be a bit sad otherwise.
yeah, I guess we'll open next episode, turn 59. Does Ulm secure the victory?
Can they manage it? I'm
I'm
really
looking forward
excited.
to that.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
thanks
Goshen.
again as always, Blackmane, and catch you next
Yeah,
time.
no problem at all. Catch you next time.